like the cherry on top for Renegades, making it easier for them to be able to take yet another tournament out this year in the best of 5-1 map advantage, but they have to win this map to do it first.
And also, you get tomorrow off, and that's what you're fighting for here. You know, enjoy your Saturday, which I certainly will be tomorrow as well. Now, where do Renegades head? They're on the T side on Inferno, looking for that early banana control, which won't be contested. Avant with the 3-man stack over on the back of site. Dark, Pillar, and Nubox.
Yeah, a bit of a bait setup, perhaps, just trying to catch some of these players running into the site. Only one flash on Renegades, and the rest of it is just smokes and mollies. So keen to see where they're going to be going, as Banana wasn't contested. And Inns, you can tell he's feeling confident. He's just walking in dry. He's just sitting towards the backside, as we see the GG bet odds, as Renegades have secured.
8.5,
I mean, 8.5 to 1 when it was in 1917. I know that's for the whole series, but yeah.
I mean, I saw it when it went to over. Actually, no, it was after the first half when it was 8-7. It was still like 5 to 1.
Yeah, well, not unreasonable.
And there's the contact finally off Noob. He's going to keep his eyes on the prize as well. Noob's to swing in. Sterling not quite spotted initially, but he's going to fight and gets another 2. Big damage. And it's back to the 2-on-2 we go. APOC has already rotated through, but look at Malta's position. He's secured the A site. He knows that Hazard's off of site. And there you have it. This could just be the round as the bomb comes back down Banana.
Hat's the raid boss there, by the way. Bought the armor, got dropped the P250. So he could do the extra damage, get the 1 bink, and Malta's going to be way too close there. Plays it perfectly, catches him out. Knew the rotate would have to come back. That's the bomb going down. It leaves it up to APOC to try and find a 1v2. Despite a very good start to the round, he's got to do it by himself now. Both players for Renegades sitting inside of Pit. Going to let APOC make the move, force him to touch that bomb or take the contact, and then they'll be able to get this crossfire. So making a ton of noise. Sure, it's a little bit too far gone. The first tag comes through, and it's Malta up to close it. And it's Hats and Malta who grab all 5 kills between themselves.
Perfectly played. So not overzealous with this push in towards the B site. Even though they got those picks, you could see that Malta on the lurk just managed to make that round so much easier. And again, very sharp shots from Hats as well to open up that B site. Now, into round number 2.
Okay.
Looking at the
Apps.
XM.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
It's time to play apps,
Steve
boys.
Irwin over here.
Steve Irwin?
Yeah, because he's got the crocodile. The alligator, I don't know.
Whatever it is.
Rip Steve. Anyway, Force Bite out for Avant. He's going to be playing in Boiler. This could definitely work out.
Oh, and it does already. Close range, it's dangerous, but they are going to continue to pre-fire around the corner to make sure that XM has minimal impact. Another for Dexter on the back of the Galil. And APOC might just try to work the timing here. Smoke fading. Ince is going to spot him as he was hidden in the shadows. And Hazard, an opportunity. Can't quite hit the headshot. And it's a quick round for Renegades in the second to make their start look quite clean.
Yeah, looking to go towards the buy in round number 4. This is pretty much the start you would have wanted for Renegades. You want to keep that CT economy a little bit lackluster, make sure that they can't secure full utility too easily. And I think they've done a pretty good job of that, keeping 3 guns alive. Now they can move into the anti-eco, keep their money nice and strong, and move through the rest of the T half accordingly. And even just the look of some of these rounds, you know, a little bit on the loose side, a couple of boys just going for peaks and getting cleaned up.
Ooh, okay. We'll find themselves a couple of kills actually pushing down mid here. The firing line is probably the best approach you can really do when you have 5 USPs, and it works out. They got themselves 3 kills out of it.
Yeah, brute forcing their way down there. Now a little bit of a more sort of nuanced approach, as you must make a few more decisions in towards the mid to late round. APOC has chosen to do a bit of a ring around the rosy, around the world expedition, and made his way back towards bottom of Nana.
This is actually a million IQ play.
Oh,
100%.
he's got himself an AK. Or, no, that's definitely not an AK.
It's a fake A, actually.
Yeah. It's budget AK, and when I say budget, I mean budget.
Like extremely budget.
Yeah, that's like one of those...
A dodgy hotel sort of budget.
Dodgy hotel? Well, that's a little bit too close to my heart, to be honest, Tim. That hits a little bit too close to home. I was thinking more of like one of those online ads where they sell you product and then it just doesn't really work very well.
Or it doesn't arrive.
That's a Galil. I think too much time has passed. I think Apoc's really just looking for some exits, to be honest. People running through the carpets, and I think he's going to be able to.
Is he just going to wide swing and kill him in pit?
He just needs
if
to
he
do
can just
damage
tag him
to both
down,
of
the
them.
bomb will kill him.
Oh, he just get his head taken off, and it was planted backside, so not nearly as much damage as the default plant. Now Avant into their buy round. We'll have access to that full util. Sterling's got himself an AWP, and we do see a lot of head armor being purchased here because they were under the impression that the MAC-10 or a Galil maybe would be held onto, but instead it is going to be the AK and the AWP buy. So head armor bought all for naught. 4 pieces of head armor actually, foregoing even quite a few grenades and some kits as well. So
yeah, and that's I guess the psychological factor of running that many Galils and MAC-10s and things is that Avant will think you keep them.
Some people just don't care. I see teams all the time. They're like, head armor.
I'm going to get one banged by a Galil. Yeah,
some people just don't think about it. I swear to God. They just autopilot by. You know, you play that many maps of Counter-Strike, you play that many scrims, you just B5-1 it. Don't even think about it. Don't even worry about it. Well, in the meanwhile, Renegades has taken some banana control, poked into apps. No control of bracket. Seems like they're just going to leave Malta to lurk into what's
double
boiler.
nade.
Oh, that was filthy.
Let's see what Ofnu can do as the XE starts over towards this B site. 3 smokes, couple of bangers as well, and it's going to be some kind of utility, but Ofnu can't see a thing. Great utility coming out from Renegades, and that's going to be the site. Looks like Avant not looking to touch this 10-foot pole. However, they get that pick on Malta lurking there in apartments. But as you can see, Avant, they're not going to go on the rotation at all. Just looking to keep 3 weapons alive into the next round.
Love a good delayed flashbang there as well from Renegades. Ofnu on site. Here's 2 flashbangs come. He's got footsteps. Like, right, now I can peek. And then there's the 3rd flash. Catches him completely out. Nothing he can do. Renegades all over the bomb site. They'll be keeping 4 players and 4 guns up here. That said, Avant, while they will be down by 4 rounds here, yet to get on the board, they do hold on to a couple rifles and the AWP on Sterling. So, could be worse, I suppose. And so they did invest a lot of money into this round, so it's very important they do get away with those guns, or else Renegades are going to snowball this T side here quite quickly. As the bomb goes off, it'll be 4 rounds to nothing for the Renegades here on their map pick in the second map of the series. Off to a pretty good start.
This is where you're probably going to see Avant just...
Gotta love that nade.
Yeah, double nade onto Coffins. Bit of a freebie. Usually you don't see just the 2 nades secure a kill like that. Usually it's like 80 damage or something like that, but very well placed for their purpose there. And now you're probably just going to see... Actually, it is enough for a full buyout with the loss bonus that Avant do have. So they drop over a couple of F4s. So with 3 players surviving, pretty good buy here for Avant actually into round number 5. Let's see if they can get themselves one on the board.
Sicko waiting for a cheeky jiggle there at Diggity. However, Apox decided to go aggro in apartments, and that has worked out well.
I think he's just got him straight through the wall. I think he's just wall-banged him from Dig. You know that Elige wall-bang?
No, he was in us.
Was he?
Yeah.
But he got him through the wall. He got him through the... Oh, he pushed Boiler.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
So, well-timed push there. Boost over the top of the smoke for Renegades, as they're looking to try to stop Avant from throwing that halfway Nana smoke.
Oh, and they're already across the line now. Hazard drops Mutil at a nice timing, but is there the window? No, Ofnu. He's going to be taken out as he tries to push that smoke over from Coffin. Sicko waiting for the swing on the short side. And he's not going to be able to get a chance to shoot just yet. Hazard dropping all the util in the world just to buy some more time and keep himself alive. Apoc edges through as Sicko has actually managed to find a line through the smoke, but he goes through it instead, and Hazard still fighting from the back of sight. They have not been able to deal with him. And now from here, Dexter has an opportunity. He seems to be aware that these rotations could have come through, and he's going to go for the full gamble. Knifes out, and he's going to maybe just beat Noobster on this rotation. Flash through. 20 seconds.
Might actually find the timing.
No, it doesn't overcommit here, actually, on the cross Noobstar. So good to see. Just watching that side cross, and great crosshair placement. Gets rid of Dexter very nicely. So far, after the 3 saved in the previous round, do put together a good enough buy and a great start. The push into Boiler, this was key from Apoc. Getting rid of that apps control. Malta always around Boiler, always toward carpets for Renegades on this map. So if you can isolate him, That's going to be one big part of the map control taken out of the equation, while the rest of Renegades work banana in middle.
Rifles out for the T side once again. AKs and a Galil in the hands of Malta, and they're all going to be going, well, largely going up into second mid. Throw some utility over into the bracket. Noobs is up on the boost, though, with Apoc here to support him as well. This should be a very nice shutdown on this lower bracket push, and there it is. 2-3 players go down for Renegades already, and they're being fed into a meat grinder. Just like that, it's only Malta left. Coming out of Apps, he will at least trade the one back, but I'm not sure he even knows that Noobs is up on the boost. I'm not sure anyone actually saw it before they got killed. He does catch it, but still a 1-on-3. A lot of work to be done with 1:15 to play.
And that bomb is down in such a difficult position to retrieve as well. Malta has a long way ahead of him. But if he gets this, it will be the 1-on-5 clutch. And unfortunately, he's not going to be able to find another kill. So, gets at least 2, which is some financial damage. But it looked like there was just a bit of a disjoint between the coordination there as Renegades just one by one sort of went through those smokes.
I think it was like just a really nicely timed smoke. It was just delaying utility. Actually, it was a T-side smoke. Oh my god, I didn't realize that. That's insane.
Okay.
Oh my goodness, so it is.
Yeah, so this is an eco, so I'm just going to show this. Never mind, I'm not going to show it.
You're not going to show it?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, Pilly decided he didn't want to show you guys. He's going to keep it
no
for...
one gets to see it.
You'll have to take our word for it. I saw it, so I'll be special.
He's going to keep it in the bank for later on for you guys at home. Get to have a little peek at Skybox, hopefully. And now let's see if Noobster is going to be caught off guard. He certainly was, but Malta only had that Glock to play with, so couldn't quite find the headshot.
You just have to take my word for it, Mac. Okay? Do you believe me?
Oh, I believe you. I saw it. I swear. That smoke was yellow.
It was orange.
Oh,
Colorblind.
Oh. Oh dear.
That's an AWP.
It's an off beige.
Inns has got the AWP.
But he's been separated from the bomb, so now he's got a flank with an AWP. Hats, his job here is just to keep Apoc busy and hope that Inns can make this work. Even though he has the bomb, he still has to try it. But Avant are aware of it. They smoke him off. They suspect he's got the throw.
Okay. Him. All right.
All right.
Is that enough? Now into a 3-on-3. He's anticipating this push from Hazard. Oh, he just gets off the line, though.
Oh, a little bit shaky there. Hazard couldn't find more than the single.
That's
going to be the B site open. But let's see if Offnu can make his way through Banana in time. And he does. Should be able to hold the line to sight as Renegades have 30 seconds to decide on which route they want to take.
Actually a pretty good position from Offnu. Bit of an off angle. This isn't something that you clear. Usually running into site, clearing everything but this side of main. See if it pays off for him. There's trade potential here. Wow, never mind. I'd love to see the replay of that from Sicko
I
if
hope
possible.
we can. That was ridiculous.
Bomb goes down. Now it's on to Noobstar. He does have an HE nade, which could take out Sicko. Never mind. He doesn't need it. He's going to wide swing and wallbang him in the head.
What's with the wallbangs?
Well, whatever works. And there you go. Jiggling perfectly around the corner. Noobster again with a nice couple of shots. And that's going to put Avant on the board again for 3. But even so, Renegades make that a very costly round.
Yeah, I also want to see this wallbang if we can. Here it is. Yep, got him.
Filthy.
Now, what is this?
Oh,
Come on, man.
big flicko. So many 6 shots in this round, which should never have even been competitive. That's going to take a pretty big toll on Avant's money, actually, as they move through the rest of this CT half.
Nasty.
Couple of these players quite broke now. So if they do lose this round coming up, they've diminished their loss bonus quite substantially, picking up these last couple of rounds. So their economy is definitely breakable for the Renegades now.
A lot of util thrown into Banana, but the flash just a little bit too shallow to force Sterling off the line.
Yeah, actually Avant haven't been able to easily take this Banana control. Again, aggression from Apoc, but actually Dexter is there to back up Malta this time around. Then a flash peek into Banana. Action on both of the extremities. Both of these teams putting premium onto Carpets, onto Banana, but it's Renegades who's come out ahead, at least for the time being. The wraparound through jungle should seal this round, surely.
Oh, but Noobster, he's going to fight from here. Nade in a perfect spot as well.
No
Slows down
way!
Malta, and he is going to finish him up with the HE. Tries to pull out more util, and he might have bought just enough time for Offnu to try to finish this one off quickly. Plant insight, nice and safe for Sicko, but does he expect Diggity? He is going to start to readjust the crosshair, but Offnu has already closed that distance and found another round for Avant.
What a heroic round from Noobster, though. I love that after he gets the HE kill the first time, he picks up another one and he's like, wait, guys, this can work again. But in all honesty, that was a sick hold. I don't know how you get away with that when you put 2 players pushing you in like that line, fighting a headshot angle like that. I'm not sure how he gets away with this at all, but he opens it up for Ofnu to come through. He was actually out of bullets there as well. I think he ran out of ammo before the grenade got the kill. If he hadn't thrown that nade, he would have lost that fight.
There you go.
Just use every tool at your disposal.
That's not a cheap round for Avant, though. That's definitely an expensive one. So they are very resettable once again here. Completely out of cash, with probably a double eco coming their way if they lose this round. Renegades probably just have to take the single eco if they drop this one.
It's very much danger territory now.
Yeah, whoever picks this round up starts to put themselves in the driver's seat of this half, that's for sure. Again, actually the banana control has not been going so well for Avant, at least the initial picks, until that flashbang peak came out with Hazard getting the double. They were definitely losing carpets and banana control simultaneously. Renegades were winning all of those opening duels, and again, it's a very passive setup on that B site for Avant. They've given the banana control to Renegades. They've also given carpets control to Renegades. They're very much just sitting back, holding their utility, and you can see how much utility they have. It's a minute left. They've still got plenty of smokes, flashes, couple of mollies still there. So we will see if that's going to be the deciding factor here as Renegades fall off of banana, start to group up back towards that A side of the map. Smoke goes down onto jungle.
That's going to split up the crossfire. APOC, nice timing and placement of that nade for some free chip damage. And that's going to be brackets found by Renegades for now, but they want more than just top mid. Looks like they're just waiting that smoke out, which will tick that clock down again.
You're just seeing the util being used last 20 seconds or so. This is really going to have to be Renegade hitting some pretty sharp shots on the way into the site.
Yeah, they're going to have to go really quickly here. 18 seconds left as they start to move. Players all over this A-bomb side. Smoked and flashed out, but APOC has found the perfect timing to hit the flank. Malta and Hats traded back, but Sterling is still here, still doing work. 8 seconds left. They're not going to be able to plant this bomb. He's shut it down completely. That one I thought might have just hit, and I think Dexter's got it.
Nah, he hasn't got it. 3 seconds.
Yeah, half a second off. Valiant effort, nice try, but unfortunately, the NTs in chat are not going to be good enough that time, and he just couldn't get that cover.
What did you tell me about that timer again, Mac? Like it's not synced up or something? I can't remember what you said.
That one, the round seems to end when it hits 0,
the
whereas
UI
I think the normal one
is very slightly delayed. So if it hits, if it's on 4, like just as it's about to go to 3, it's still probably not the 4 seconds you need.
Yeah, see, that's the thing, because I was looking at that, he started to plan at 4. I was like, oh, he's got it, but no.
Yeah, well, he was planning then when after
yeah.
it hit 3, so.
I know for sure that's not enough, but I was just making sure because
we've had some technicalities with that before, where it definitely said 4,
I was
and
like,
they somehow didn't plant,
how
and
did
I'm
he get that
what?
plant? And Mac is like, nah, because, I don't know, something nerdy. And I was like, yeah, okay.
You calling something nerdy. Pilly, that's bold.
Well, just look at Mac. He's got the glasses. He's got the math teacher vibes.
I tick all the boxes, you know. I'm a nerd. Look at me.
He's a box ticker.
He's a box hitter at the moment. Look at Malta, just smashing some shots out with the Deeg. You absolutely loved it. I mean, I can't use that terminology on the broadcast.
Yeah,
probably.
I was going to say,
that's
dude,
what I was reaching.
Are we going to move past that, or?
But anyway, the Deagles definitely can be dangerous.
He meant smash and hit boxes. I don't know what you guys are thinking about.
Deegs around the AWP, man. Can't take that for granted.
So Renegades have found themselves the opener. Still with that weapon disadvantage, and Noobstar, I don't know if he saw him. He smells him. I don't know if he saw him. Will indeed manage to find the trade there. Malta goes down. It's not even a trade, just goes down for free, but still Noobstar, a lot of pressure coming his way. And once again, they've been like, hey, Noobstar, hold this entire side of the map. And now he has to do it up against the Deagles. Surely his ammo's going to run dry here, but still getting headshots. No way. 3 bullets, and he finds it. Dexter will eventually get the trade, but Noobstar has bought so much time for his team to rotate. It's a 3-on-1 for the captain of Renegades with the AWP to try and get this done. And surely they're just too close. Oh! No! Get the collateral! That was so close. Hazard somehow gets it, but Dexter made that painfully close.
Yeah, and again. Look, they haven't done it yet, Mac. They haven't done it yet.
I know, but look,
their money is cooked again. All Renegades need to do is just win one of these rounds. They got the bomb plant. They've got so much loss.
Stop talking about the money. I don't care about the money. Did you see that shot? Dexter almost won a 1v3 straight off the back of a collateral with a fast trade.
Did you see that noob stuff?
This game's
again,
insane,
just anchoring one side of the site by himself.
They weren't even behind each other. Don't give me that.
You know, they were probably lined up on his screen. Give him that.
I mean, he hit the shot, so they had to be, but oh my
That's
God.
it.
This,
But you see the
it's been a bit back and forth, eh?
the lineup is a bit delayed because the
The UI.
Either way, you do see the push straight down middle. APOC getting in pole position to have a massive impact on this round if he chooses his timing right. Conversely, on the other side of the coin, he could just pretty much lose his life for free.
Just die.
Yeah.
You don't want to do that. Not too early.
Malta might actually find him here. Never mind, it's ins, blinded, and through a smoke. Nothing going to stop him fragging, apparently. Might just be the refrag here from Noobstar, but he's been found now. Going to throw a grenade out and get out of there. The Renegades now moving back over towards the B bomb site, where, for once, it's not Noobstar who's left to hold an entire bomb site by himself. Now Hazard gets a go.
Praise the Lord.
He's got
You know?
full util. Hazard. He's not going to get a chance to throw very much of it because he's getting isolated in towards the new box here. Dumps the molly, dumps a flash, but he does get taken out here. This is probably the round where Renegades just reset the money here. Avant has to think about a save. Yeah, I think you just save here. You're just too far out in terms of the rotates.
Exactly. 4 on 3, you're nowhere near it. You don't have much utility to speak of. It's not a very high percentage win, so better to just save the guns. But yeah, the economy's been on a knife's edge even for Avant here. So
the funniest part about that round was when Mitch goes, hey, oh, he's got so much utility, but he's not going to get a chance to use it. Instantly has heard you say that and throws all like
yeah, but
three of the
do
four
it.
pieces.
By the time that he was throwing all of that out, it's like, okay, like this is not round-winning utility. You know, this is like,
yeah,
I'm gonna die. I'm dumping everything, and he still just gets clotheslined in the side of the head with. Like, that's util that you throw because you know old mates at CT ready to, like, swing out and do something. If you're the one who's got to hold that site, it's like, your molly needs to be there already. Like, you need to be shooting people coming at you through a smoke.
You cannot shoot bullets and throw a grenade.
But on a technicality,
but objectively,
you see the utility was
pure
delayed.
comedy.
The utility was delayed because the UI is just 1 second off, you know what I'm saying?
It's all the UI. That's what it is.
I think this UI looks beautiful.
The stream is actually delayed slightly behind what we're saying because of the UI.
Commentary slightly delayed. My brain's slightly delayed as well.
Oh yeah. It's one of them days. Very hot here in Sydney, about 57 degrees Celsius.
Even
probably.
though it hailed earlier, because that makes sense.
Actually, yeah, it was 35 today and it hailed. Classic Australia.
It was hail and it turned to rain before it hit the ground. There you go.
No, it was definitely still hail. I was driving here to the studio getting hailed on.
You see the rain's slightly delayed, turning into hail, so...
It's like the opposite Ice Age.
All right, Counter-Strike is happening. Let's focus back in on this.
Very aggressive from Avant. They've secured top of bracket, they've secured Banana, and they've chucked their smokes down. Problem is, it's 1:10 on the clock, and they don't have a whole lot of utility left to play with, so they're kind of going to have to fight some of these aggressive angles. And I like the way they're setting up to do it. You know, they got that one player, Sterling, with the AWP just soloing Banana. The rest of the lads all up at bracket, ready to take some fights as soon as Renegades tries to take control. And here we go, smoke onto jungle side. Let's see if this crossfire pays off for Avant.
MP9 very, very close where it's going to be deadly. APOC will be the one to take contact. They come straight through. He's waiting for it. Drops the bomb. The refrag is there, but so too is Hazard. Oh, there you go. The Deagle doing some work. It's just Ins and Malta now. 2 against 4. 35 seconds to play. And Hazard's already here for this.
My.
Finds himself another one. It's all onto Ins, the hero of Dust 2 with so much to do. And Noobster up high will be the one to close it out. 7 rounds to 5 for Avant. Hazard, the hero of that one.
Fragging up a storm. We love to see it.
And this is the thing as well. If Avant can stack on a few more rounds here on the CT side.
Every time Renegades is about to reset their money for good and just start to cruise ahead in terms of the scoreline, Avant just wins a critical round every single time. And they're just keeping themselves in contest of this half. You absolutely love to see it. Not killing over. And they've got 3 AKs recovered from that last round, actually. So a lot of firepower here. Nade is very well timed onto Malta, actually. Minus 28. But unfortunately, Sterling's lost his life at top mid.
Oh, Noobster as well. Aggressive in apps this time, and he's going to find Malta again.
He's playing so good.
Yeah.
They're just bullying Malta in apps.
Yeah, Malta's got to be a little bit annoyed, you'd imagine. He's getting
found
out
APOC,
a different way every time.
Getting pushed by Noobstar.
Getting grenaded by nades that were thrown into space and then bounced back down on a low-flying asteroid or something. Oh my god, Noobstar!
He's so sharp.
Sign him.
Yeah, honestly, if you haven't already, boys, we need to stop talking about him as a super sub because he's like out-fragging everybody.
And he's so handsome.
Yeah.
Remember that. Very handsome man.
Looks like some kind of Confucian philosopher with that facial hair. You love to see it.
Let's see if Offnu is going to be able to hold here from Fallen, top of new box. Just waiting for the push to come over the line. Hazard's been spotted there behind the pillar, and the off angle works out. But Dexter, great communication, allows him to go through for the trade. Hazard, again, he's starting to fire up. 19 HP, trying to buy some extra time. But Hats now is starting to be two-prong attacked, and there it is. 8 on the board for Avant. 3 alive at the end as well. So again, the economy is going to take a slight hit, but it's still stable.
It's stable if you never lose that economy breaking around. I love that flick one tap. What's his monitor setup going? He's got it slightly tilted up towards his eyes. What's his sense? Crosshair.
The reason the monitor's looking up at him, you know how like in film, if they want to make a character look dramatic and imposing, the camera's looking like low, looking up? He's looking down on the people he plays against.
That's it.
That's what it is.
The upward angled camera. Very angered as well. No, it's
Camera's just having a bit of an
That is
off.
probably-
it
that is
portrays
probably more-
powerfulness.
That is probably more of an angry camera angle. But I'm not the expert. Max, once again, the expert on that.
You could use it to be evil.
Okay.
He looks like a bit of a mad scientist, doesn't he?
Yeah.
I thought we were going for Confucian Monk.
Yeah, Confucian Monk is what I'm going to go with. He knows all. He picks his timings perfectly. Reflexes like a cheetah.
Meaning the cat.
Yes.
Good.
Just to clarify. Yeah.
Very fast.
Very quick, very spotty.
Retake util here for Hazard. I think it's been pretty consistent, actually.
Sorry, I've been brought undone by very spotty.
It's those freckles, man.
That's just classic Mac. That's not even 4 AM commentary for you. That's just peak. That's meant to be peak performance from Mac.
Oh, God. 4 AM commentary is a whole other beast. Anyway, Renegades moving towards this B-bomb site now. A couple of CTs already here, ready to go. Offnu will be the one to face. Everyone's splashed and Hat somehow finds it, but APOC, what? No, not going to get the trades. Hazard trying to fight it back, and he will get himself a couple of headshots. He's already onto this flank as well. Just knows too much. Manages to clean it up. 3 kills for him. Malta on the other side of the map on the lurk.
This is classic Malta Inferno.
Well, this is classic. You know, you're the lurker. You're going to be on the other side of the map, but unfortunately, the rest of your team already died. So now you just feel like you've got to do something. And he's at least managed to get an AK. Tries to flick around, almost hit the target, and he will find one, but he doesn't have the time to plant. So AK in hand, Avant. Don't hit the tap. Will not get aggressive, and that's going to be another round for Avant. 9-5 as we head into the final round of the half.
Damn. Avant's really keeping this competitive, man. I thought that this was going to be a shutout, to be honest. But every time that Avant's been tested in terms of the money, they've passed with flying colours. And they're going to be securing themselves a pretty nice half for them. I mean, Hazard, how can he not frag up a Storm?
He's on point now.
Cheeky smile. You love to see it.
Rosy red cheeks, little cutie.
Oh. He's your son, Mac.
Pretty much is.
Yes.
I'd adopt him. Now, where are we heading from here? Renegades, they have a decent buy on the board, but they've lost Ints already to Sterling, as he's managed to get the pick straight down Banana.
Well, one map disadvantage. Renegades looking to try to pick up the pace here. Flashes over Dig's side as they already had that jungle smoke, and they've actually timed that quite well. I like that, you know, the jungle smoke just starts to fade as soon as those flashes come out over mid. Now they can try to abuse that jungle side, but there's already 4 players in rotation towards that A site. Avant well and truly ready for this as they've got Sterling still posted up on that banana line. Now the wrap smoke coming in.
Oh, nade. Does hit the mark onto Dexter. Good damage, but they know that Hats is around the corner as well because he's taking the head straight off of Offnu. And Hazard can't get more than one this time. We do have APOC just waiting, but he's going to be heard. Malta's feet spotted on the edge of the smoke. That's nasty. And APOC now able to get that apartment's control. Renegades need to go for the wrap onto site, but they need to get past Noobster, and he's been hitting everything, but he's going to be copping one on the head this time as we send it back to the 2-on-2. Full control of site for Renegades. As Avant are positioned for the post plant, it's all up to Sicko to try to clutch this one.
1 versus 2. APOC already low, but he's got an AWP, so it doesn't matter how much health they have. Going to be going for these kills anyway. Has to challenge, has to try and get one. Unfortunately, the jump is going to catch him out. Goes up on the box, dancing around, trying desperately to connect a shot. He gets the no-scope. Oh my God, Sicko scope headshots for the half.
Absolute ridiculousness. Ladies and gents, don't go too far. Second half is on the other side of the break, and Sicko said he's going to be hitting more shots like that.
Spills your blood, a whisper out fills your head, but you have to fight again. So take one step, take another, find the strength for your brothers. Erase the doubt with your battle cry, with your battle cry. You feel the earth move to the drum of steel boots. Banish the fear inside. You're strong enough that you don't have to hide. No, you don't have to hide. You're strong enough with your battle cry. Brings you to your knees.
Welcome back, ladies and gents. It's time for the second half as, look, you should all be getting hydrated just
Smashed
as
it
Sterling
right in
is.
front of the camera.
Beautiful cup of water right in frame, so make sure you go grab your own waters as well because it is a hot day out there. And look, Avant, they are certainly hydrated with the 9-6 half. Looking good for the second, but again, they have to run now into Renegades, and that's a dangerous prospect.
See, I don't know if it is a hot day for Sterling, to be honest. You know, I was playing in like the middle of the day, queuing some matchmaking of a certain game, and there was a lot of New Zealanders on, and I was always like, it's so hot today, and they're like, no, it's freezing. So maybe for Sterling, it's still freezing. Who knows? Push down middle, though. Does work out pretty nicely for Renegades until a couple of frags come back the way of Avant. Trades back everywhere, and Sterling trying to sneak away in towards the chicken pit. Does end up dying, and that's just one of those rounds where too much is happening at once. It's impossible to summarize it, but end of the day,
I'll give it a shot.
two great forces collide.
I'll give it a shot.
Okay.
Two teams.
Yeah.
One small area.
Yep.
Lots of pew pew.
Yep.
And then one team won.
Thank you, Tim. Why am I even doing analysis?
Look, honestly, I gave it my best.
Why am I doing color
I
commentary?
think you both did a marvellous job.
Back.
Thanks,
Thank
Mac.
you.
No worries.
You know what, though? That compliment, just half a second delayed. T-side force out from Avant, as you always do see on that second round, trying to get some stuff done with the Deagles and the armor. Renegades should be well aware that this is what they're up against. It's the Avant special, man. They never save second round. Haven't seen them do it. So Avant securing themselves quite a bit of map control. Only thing Renegades is really contesting is Banana towards the half wall. The rest of them in quite a passive setup at the moment, allowing Avant a little bit of room to work with. But if they put a toe out of line, Renegades looking to try to punish.
Let's see if Noobstar can hit him with that punishment. His head was not quite spotted there by Hats, who's just dancing around at Circular. Sterling looking to lead the charge. Nice little double peek by him and Hazard to clear the line. They're going to be gifted full control of Banana. Look at this split. 2 in Dig, 2 at the top, Nana. Some retake util comes in from Renegades over towards B, and Molly's at both sides of bracket as well. 2-man push. Going to spot some info onto Offnu, as Hats has finally spotted the noggin. So at least 2 or 3 of the players on Avant finally spotted.
MP9's in the crossfire on the A-bomb side as well. 30 seconds left for Avant to make this one work, and the bomb is still in T-spawn, only now coming to mid, so they're going to have to make this hit on the A-bomb site relatively quick, and there is still the SMGs here. Offnu gets tagged down substantially as well as they move to go in. 20 seconds left, and here comes the push. Flooding into the bomb site, the SMGs are all over them. Offnu's found himself one, but the trades are good. Sicko on the bomb site will go down. It's actually Hats doing all of the work here. 3 kills for himself from inside of the pit. Offnu's trying to push. 5 seconds left. No time at all to get this done, and Hats, Crispy with the SMG, finds himself the 4th frag and the round. Renegades only 1 off the pace of Avant now.
A very good approach to the round, and look, he's just rich for days. So much money in the bank.
Just ran out of time there towards the end of Avant. Took a long time walking around the map, looking for picks, as you often see them do with those Deags, but not quite concise enough when it comes to getting into the bomb site. Really running it down to the last couple of seconds, and that's where, you know, that bomb drops or one of those key players dies, things get a bit dicey, you don't have the time to recover. Now onto the save for Avant. A lot of MP9s here for Renegades, looking to make some serious money.
And that's such a big thing on Inferno, establishing your CT economy. See how it works for them. Malta here standing with the grenade in hand. A lot of players on him. Going to go for the boost over the wall. The nade so perfectly timed.
Ouchies.
36 HP left between Hazard and Sterling. Not what you want to see. There's the follow-up as well. Cleans
Beautiful.
up both for ins. $600 nets 2 kills for the Renegades. They don't have to take a single bit of contact to do it. The remainder of Avant's going to push towards the B site, but surely there's not a lot in it for them. Ins up on high, ready to rain death and destruction if they push all the way up. And instead, it's just going to go take the fight. Spots 1, easy frag, and the second. And the third, easy as you like. Good amount of money in the bank. That's actually an ace for ins. He got 2 with the nade and 3 with the SMG.
Beautifully played, and that re-aggression securing the round. So all tied up already in the second as Renegades stack on 3 quickly.
What do you do with 4 MP9s?
Do
Do you run at them?
Send it down mid.
Do you just play normally?
Just bloody send it, brother!
I don't think they send it. So
No?
I reckon they just play normal.
I think they are going to play normal, but I would like to see them send it just to change up the pace. Ooh, no, just a nade down mid. Thought there might have been the follow-up, but there was not.
Yeah, definitely contesting Banana. Playing pretty heavy towards jungle side as well, actually. In the meanwhile, Avant just doing a 2-1-2, trying to secure that Banana control. That's filthy from Malta. 1-man advantage, as well as the HE nade fadeaway onto Sterling. That's gone fantastic for Renegades, punishing them for trying to take that control. And just look how much utility they have. This is disgusting. They could just keep them out of the bomb sites for ages. Sicko, just no respect, man. Shouldering top mid. He's well aware no one's in bracket. Doesn't care.
Shouldering it with an MP9 as well.
He just doesn't care, man. Just getting that info. Till someone stops him getting that info. He's just going to keep doing it. Even right now, he's doing it.
Not a worry in the world. As Avant, they are going to slide Sterling into the cutout. Hazard tries to take point as the smoke should fade shortly. Looks like they are going to group up and get ready to go for the execute. A couple of players just Standing there, anti-flash, ready for a bust, but in comes the util, and that's going to force the Renegades forward. Ince able to just peek, Hazza fully blinded, and again Smog will come through. Dude tries to go for the pre-fire, but it's not going to work. Ince as well is able to capitalize just by so much time. Flank comes through Dexter, that's effective for 2, and Renegades get 4 in a row to put it to double digits.
Mac, look at the money. Yeah, exactly.
Ding, ding, ding.
Look how much money they have. Holy moly.
It's almost like the game's over now.
I don't know how Malta wins that, by the way. That's just
pre-fire. Just pre-firing him.
Goodness me.
Bunch of AKs upgraded.
I think that was 11k on ins at round start, by the way. They have so much money. They spent, what, the first 5 rounds of this half, well, after the pistol, 4 rounds on SMGs. They get kills with them every single time. They're yet to lose a round here, and they've got so much money. It's not the greatest of starts in this half for Avant, but of course it's not over yet.
Interesting to see APOC just hero AKs onto Hazza.
I mean, if he's feeling it, he can hit the shots, but might just be caught off here. Nope, makes it work. Sicko there will get the trade on through, and that's the gun down. I don't think anyone from Renegades will be able to defend it, but that's a sharp little line from Sicko either way.
Nasty.
Yeah, that was just the Glocking player though, so not too much lost. And Offnu picking up the AK. Actually starting to have a little bit of impact here for Avant. They need to get on the site though. They need to deal with Sicko and Malta, and they've done it. 2 on 1 now.
Nice shots coming through, and Noobster doesn't have any armor, but he is holding the AWP in hand, and Ince, his position's hurt as well as spotted. No! Okay, drops a smoke to progress. Molly behind it. That's going to force Noobster to get aggressive, who's opted for the AK instead, so he doesn't just have that one chance. Ince makes some extra noise, dropping down, and he will find the headshot. Beautifully played from Ince to clutch it out and make sure Avant don't get into the half yet.
The crosshair placement's just too crisp, man.
That was a
didn't even need to move his mouse.
Clutch.
Yeah.
No emotion.
Nerve steal. This man.
Barely keeping his eyes open.
No smiling until the game's over.
What did he get up to last night?
Not sleeping.
Just preparation.
All
night.
Look at that.
Ince's preparation was being born, mate.
Very true.
Didn't need any extra preparation. It's just talent.
God, that's nice. Straight around the edge of the smoke. 11 rounds for Renegades now. Still haven't dropped one on their CT side of Inferno here. Avant, though, to their credit, have got themselves a full buy round up here. No more pistols for them. Onto the full AKs with the utility behind it. Going to use it to contest Banana control and establish Hazza very, very fast, but equally as quick as Ince. He gets one, and they get away for free. Noobster going for the frags in apps, only going to get the 1. Into now the 4 on 3 on 3. Never mind. Sterling is crispy with the AK, and it's Ince to solo hold B.
Oh, it's out in the open, and Sterling will get the better of him. Okay, now we're cooking with gas. Avant, full control of the B site, and they're going to beat Renegades on the rotation too.
Pretty good util here for Renegades, though. Very retakeable if they place their grenades in the right positions. Molotov does burn Sicko a little bit, so a bit of information there. Nade onto the site, doing quite a lot of damage. Sterling barely surviving as he drops down into barbecue there.
Sterling gets another on just a single digit. That's absolutely rotten. Let's see what Renegades can do to get back in. There is a molly in the hands of Sicko. If placed in the right position, it could be dangerous. Smoke to Banana. Molly goes to New Box. So, at least they'll know that position's flashed out. Flash through, they're going to double up. And Sterling another on 1 HP.
For what?
Absolute ridiculousness. And there it is. Sicko tries to get away with the AWP, which he won't because APOC swings in and puts the first round on the board for the half for Avant. But more importantly, they don't let Renegades run away with the game yet.
Yeah. Thought this game was over, man, to be honest. With how strong the Renegades' money was looking, but starting to chip away at it now. They're going to have to empty the bank accounts to buy up into this round, completely out of cash. And over on the other side of the scale, Avant, they've had that loss bonus. Then they pick up that round with a couple of players surviving. That's where you see the T economy balloon out of control sometimes. They just chip a few of those rounds away after they've already reaped the rewards of that loss bonus. In the meanwhile, though, Renegades, they take that banana control. Such a critical part of the map. Nice HE nades as well, just chipping down some of those terrorists.
Renegades
slows down.
Renegades very low on util here as well.
Yeah.
Only 30 seconds into the round, they've already used
a lot in the early round. Yeah, you're right. Avant's holding it. They're not going for that banana control early. It's actually just Malta. He's soloing B. Usually when you have that jump spotter soloing B, I mean, obviously you want them to have a better weapon than an MP9, but he also doesn't have any util. So likely he's probably, if he does get pressured, just going to jump up on that first orange box or something like that and just try to get that one kill and fall back by even more time. Avant now taking brackets control. You see Renegades staying active. Sicko wants to go for this mid-round peak. You see the spam from Inns trying to draw attention, which is exactly what's going to happen. The progression smoke into jungle now.
It's Inns to take contact, but it's a matter of when. However, it's full silence, and Inns' crosshair again placed perfectly. He's going to fall away, though, and give an opportunity for Noobster to slide through. He hears all of this with the rotation.
They're going to go back A.
Oh, but Noobster, that's going to be the A site found. He knows that there's two that have rotated into
seconds.
CT, and the bomb's going to be coming back as well. Noobster, smoke there at Moto.
Oh.
But now there's an opportunity. If the push comes from Arch, Sicko could stop the bomb, but he's a little bit late on the peak. He will find one on the Sterling, but again, it's a two-man advantage for Renegades for the retake.
Very winnable though, but Avant have to get aggressive. They can't just sit back on the site. They need to find picks before this comes out. I like playing off of each other. You got the flash to be able to create a pick, but the timing's not there. Renegade's getting close to up dig now as Dexter holds on in towards Moto's side.
Oh, Hazard, does he hard clear the corner? Not just yet. There's the attention drawn, and that's Dexter's time to strike. He'll find Hazard. Inns takes the head straight off a Noobster in pit, and Renegades a clean retake with 4 alive. Couldn't ask for too much more in the round, even though Avant, they thought they had their number, thought they made the play with Noobster, slid in to the edge of Moto.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I thought that was going to be it. It looked really good for them, but time wasn't on their side either. They started that rotation from Banana with 24 seconds left. They didn't really have time to do anything apart from sprint to the site and get that bomb down. And
I think if Ofnu gets that pick of the player coming back off the site, and then he's bottom mid to be able to hold that dig route from either Boiler or bottom mid, that round looks completely different. Definitely could have gone Avant's way, that's for sure.
3 players in Banana and a lot of utility as well. Holy dooly.
Fnatic smoke up the top, but there's 3 players here, like you did say. Renegade's looking to contest this, but now just trying to get out. Inns, once again, blind and through a smoke, secures that first frag. Avant under a little bit more pressure. Ofnu trying to probe through carpets. They want to try to bring back this man disadvantage and get into the round, and they're trying to scramble towards this 8th side, but Sicko's just going to punish from jungle side. Drops the molly behind as well. Now another player trying to walk out of carpets, trying to be punished by Renegades.
Absolutely no chance there, and Hats has the utility to deal with said Molotov, so he will survive as well. 5 on 3, and Renegades positioned very appropriately, and they're going to re-aggress as well, just looking for the info. Sicko pre-scoped, that's a freebie, bomb on the ground, and Avant again need to try to make a move. It's a matter of when. Ofnu can't sneak through the smoke. There's the lineup for Sterling, but Sicko's on the other side with the AWP, and there it is. Perfect round for Renegades. Again, that economy are going to be booming.
Yeah, massive. They kept so many players alive. That's going to really help out that CT economy, and they're going to need that because Avant, they're on that T side. They've got the loss bonus built up. They had plenty of money built up from before when they were stringing a couple of rounds together. So they can continue buying. Do only see Noobster have to go down to that UMP, but apart from that, they're totally fine. Scary factor is that Renegades, they've got 4 AKs on that CT side, man. So much 1B potential for these lads. Again, the Fnatic smoke from Avant, trying to take that banana control. Trying to keep them segmented behind sandbags. 2 players for Avant, just going for carpets in the meanwhile.
Noobster's pushing us very aggressively with the SMG and shouldn't win that one. Indeed he won't. Hats had the angle, heard the footstep, knew it was coming, and will be able to clean that one up. So Noobster unfortunately falls early.
Yeah, I think that's the 3rd gun round in a row where Avant has lost the first pick.
Things haven't been going too well for them here in the second half of Inferno.
They're going to
They're
double
lining
nade
up, yeah,
Coffin,
this is the
though.
double
This
nade for the
could
Coffin.
work.
This worked against them last time.
Oh,
no.
You hate to see that.
Ultra on 49 HP, that would have been the kill if he could have got it.
That could have been a great way to get back into the round. Either way, though. Smoke on jungle side, flash up dig. Avant trying to secure bracket with 53 seconds on the clock. No Molotovs left here, so Renegade's going to have to get to shooting some people and get some good counter flashes as well.
3 bullets.
He's just shooting all around and painting pictures. Dexter couldn't quite find them through the smoke.
This could definitely work for Avant, actually. They picked their timing correctly. 30 seconds on the clock, sneaking through jungle. The flash from
for
Sicko,
Dexter.
though, so perfect. Great timing.
Oh,
That's the
oh
round.
my
Where'd they
God.
all go? Hello?
Oh, did you press delete on the keyboard?
No.
You don't have a sudden end around button somewhere, do you?
No, I think I hit home by accident, though.
Oh.
That's where
Whoops.
Avant's getting sent in a second.
Oh, wow. Beautiful flash, though. Great work. Good discipline on Dexter to wait for that as well and not to try and find a timing. 14 rounds now for the Renegades. Only 2 away from the map and the series. This is a really close first half, but Avant have won just a single round and lost 8 on the second half of the map here.
Though. This is classic, you know. Always Avant and Order. They're good enough in terms of individual ability and game plan to contest, but in the clutch rounds, man, it's just Renegades always coming away with the goods. Always have those critical flashes, the clutches. The force up jungle side.
Yeah, all right. And with pistols, not going to work out too well so far. Crossfire established, and this is just dangerous. The meat grinder is going to work wonderfully. 2 for Ince, 2 for Dexter, and Sicko gave his life for a single, as well as all that information. Avant, the faster approach, does not work out this time as Renegades just had stronger positions. And again, they just saw that one coming, rotated appropriately, helped each other out, and that is why they're 5 in the lead and about to take the series.
Very strong CT side. Avant had 8 on that CT, but only 2 rounds, I think, in the guns from Avant. And it's not like they've been broke or anything for lack of trying. You know, they've had plenty of opportunities. They've had a couple of closer rounds than the last couple. Now the contest in towards Banana goes 1 for 1.
Okay.
That's good for Avant, but they can't secure the rest of this Banana control, and now the nade to be able to secure the man advantage for the CT side.
They haven't been able to push Malta away either. He's still here set up on sandbags, playing this close angle through the edges of all of these smokes. He'll be first contact here. Still has the backup of Dexter as well, and they line up for him. Only manages the 1, but still does so much damage to Hazza. It's a 2 versus 3 here, and Avant look to move in towards the B side for what could be the final time.
And that molly as well just draws way too much attention. They don't spot Dexter on oranges, and we have a 16-10 affair. 2-0, Renegades take the W and take their ticket into the grand finals. Avant to the lower bracket.